I think I'm passive aggressive. Say Robbie. I just met you, and I trusted you for some reason. I don't know why I do that. Maybe I just met you. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm passive aggressive. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why I do that. Maybe I'm passive aggressive. I do that. I don't know. Maybe I'm passive aggressive. All these rumors you're spreading, all these rumors you're talking, you're spreading around now about me, about me. Untruthful, unloyal, my trust in you, you're unloyal, don't know me nothing about me, my trust in you, don't know me nothing about me. I don't know about you, don't know nothing about me, nothing about me, don't know nothing about me. I just met you, and I trusted you for some reason. I don't know why I do that. Maybe I just met you. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just aggressive. I just met you. I don't know. Maybe I know. I don't know. Maybe I do that. Maybe I'm passive aggressive. I do. I don't know. Maybe I'm passive aggressive. Maybe I trust too easily. And maybe my voice got friendly melody, attracting everyone to come around and take advantage of me. Everyone, they wanna hurt me. They always untruthful, unloyal. My trust in you, you're unloyal, don't know me nothing about me. My trust in you, don't know me nothing about me. I don't know nothing about you. You don't know nothing about me. Nothing about me. You don't know nothing about me. All these rumors you're spreading, all these rumors you're talking, you're spreading around now about me, about me. I just met you, and I trusted you for some reason. I don't know why I do that. Maybe I just met you. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm passive aggressive. I don't know. Maybe I know. I don't know. Maybe I do that. Maybe I'm passive aggressive. I do that. Maybe I'm passive aggressive. I don't know why I do that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I do that. Love, love, chance, love, love, dance, love, chance, love, dance, love, chance. Love me, give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My Hello. I'm back. Hey, 71. That was a little jingle I wrote. I wrote that about Blue Topaz. If anybody remembers who that is, they're not a very memorable person, but God, I wrote that like 5 years ago. So fitting though, isn't it? Wow. So we are gathered here today. I'm not subscribed to Noodle Match, so I can't comment in her chat for 48 hours. I did tag her. I will be expecting a link to be dropped in her chat right now, so we can just have the conversation that is just needed to be had, right? Hey, Jess Ruby. Hey, Leo. Jess. Sorry.
Let's see if she dropped a link yet, folks. Oh, she's got a trigger warning. Don't see a link. Can somebody go tell her if somebody could chat in there that I want a link? See what she says. Hold on. Let's speed this up real quick. Let's see what she has to say here. What is with her AI photos? Honey, you don't look like that. I know, 71. Let's see. She was supposed to do it yesterday. She chickened out. She pussied out. She's sorry. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Did she say she got a job? She didn't have a job. I know, right? 71. Drop a link, Noodle. Drop a link. Hold on, we'll email her. That's the only reason I could contact her, or the only way. Let's see. Let's see if she's woman enough to have a conversation. Drop the link. Drop the link. Let's chat. That's what I'm saying to her. Let's see what she says. Hold on. Noodle Mash knows me since I did one of the only socks of her. That's how lame she is. The only person bothered to do one of her. Thank you, Sarah. I ain't seeing no link in that chat. Anybody, somebody go over and say in her chat, give Robbie a link. See what she says. See how she responds. Hold on. So I'm guessing that her trigger warning either is because of my foul mouth, right? Or she's going to talk about, oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Get it. She's going to talk about something about, you know, being a survivor, you know, of her bullshit that she's done to herself, by the way. That's a you thing. You don't survive something you do to yourself. That's fucked up. Treat yourself with care, Noodle. So let me ask a question. You know how Noodle Mash says, like, people bully her on here and, you know, they make fun of her and do all that stuff. And then she calls the police on people and bullshit like that. What the fuck does she think she's doing to people then? Do you guys see what she does to people? With her bullshit little petty little memes that she literally takes time out of her day to create, like, memes of people that are so childish, by the way, and stupid. And all this bullshit, right? Is that not a form of bullying? So what if somebody else is a survivor of unaliving attempts? Which, by the way, I'm not a survivor of that. I've attempted it because I was a fucking idiot in the past. Anybody who does is an idiot. That's a dumb fucking selfish thing to do. You don't see me out here bragging about that. So are you suicide trolling me, Noodle? Is that the thing? Are you suicide trolling me? You must be blocked, Sarah. Hold on. Let me go to live chat in there. You must be blocked. I don't see your comment. Somebody probably deleted it. She does the exact same thing. Look at what she did to Trisha in a live. Yeah. So Noodle, first of all, honey, you haven't even done anything with your high school diploma. All right. So your diagnosis, why don't you have a conversation with me? We can do it live in front of everybody. So rather than just taking guesses and taking little jabs of your bullshit opinion of why I am the way I is, why don't you have a conversation and face me? I doubt you will. Only you can prove that. Yeah, she probably has you blocked. Okay, Money Mike. Get it. Get her done. Get her done. This woman has zero fucking drive in herself to do anything with her life. Not one thing. And actually somebody, who was it that commented? I just read a comment and somebody said, I think it was on my community post. Somebody said, you know, I've never seen somebody who does not want to get better. You guys know, like, affirmations that you say to yourself. If you say negative affirmations like, I'm sick, 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 I'm this, I'm that. Well, of course you're never going to get better. Oh, I see it in there. Well, hold on. Let's see what she says. Oh, no, Mike. I want her to drop a link for me because she would never take a link on my... She'd never take a link on my channel. I'm asking her to send me a link. She'll probably just ignore it and be like, oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Well, you see everything else. You're on the prowl and on the lookout for everything else. Oh, I didn't see that until the live ended. Bullshit. She just sits home and crochets and spends her time on YouTube, then cries she has no money. God, some husband she has there too, huh? Wow. I've never seen a team, two people that can't fucking get their shit together. Like, you know, in a marriage, sometimes that happens. Like, one person needs help more than the other. That's what marriage is for. But when two of you are a fucking mess, you're fucked. Especially when you've been together that fucking long. Jesus Christ. My God. Hold on. Let's see if she's responded yet. Now, I already know she's not going to do it because she's a pussy. She'll talk about me. She won't talk to me. But, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is... Whose cancer is she talking about? Whose cancer? What the fuck is she talking about? You are the Miss Doubtfire sock account of Noodle Mash Granny used to read all your comments out loud. Hey, Marie. Oh, God. Same cancer. Jesus Christ. You know that Vlad would not have cancer, right? That is the weirdest thing in the world. Think about this. Vlad is a grown man. He can go and he can have the cancer completely removed. He would have to like travel somewhere, right? Noodle's excuse is they can't do that because she's terrified to travel that far. Well, why don't you let him go by himself? Why doesn't your son or one of your kids fucking step up to the plate and help get rid of that cancer? I mean, what the... Oh, she won't let me up. Of course she won't. But she sure as hell is going to run her mouth about me, ain't she? Folks, that is all you need to know. That's all you need to know. That is how people operate around here. Zero communication. But she won't have a conversation. See, Noodle, this is why I lost respect for your ass long motherfucking ago. Okay? I heard her say before she shut down her dumbass live stream yesterday and chickened out. She said, you know, Robbie, you never know if he likes you or not. He just flip-flops. No. That's my Price is Right. No, bitch. You, ma'am, are a whole surprise within yourself. See, because Noodle, much like, you know, it was said in the chat that Noodle does sit on here finding her next way to grift for money or what group of people will accept her. And it's not the group that is the better one. It's not the group that has the better morals. it is not the group that treats her the best. Noodle will go with the group that's like the bigger and being the most obnoxious and getting the most attention at the time. That's why she's been super nice to me at times when she's seen that I've got a lot of attention. But then when my haters get more attention, she'll go over there with them and then she'll flip-flop. That is why I don't like her. I had zero problems with Noodle Mash. None. And out of nowhere, this bitch starts running her mouth and is in chats talking about me. Well, bitch, you get what you give. I'm a nice motherfucking person, but if you give me a reason not to like you or trust you, I'm probably not going to like or trust you. Ooh, I never thought of that, Money Mike. You might be onto something there. Only reason they're not getting rid of it is because of his life insurance. I mean, he doesn't have a job or anything, so I wonder, does the state offer that if he's on disability? You could be onto something there, because nobody stays in a sexless marriage for as long as they have for no reason. Hey, Ruth Ann. Oh my God, I'm so fucking dehydrated. Her chat is where the interesting conversations are. Hey, Bechdel Real, I wanted to say thank you. I was having technical issues on my last live stream, but I saw you sent me a PayPal. Thank you. That was really sweet. Ruth Ann went over there for about 2 minutes. You're sick of hearing about cancer and sickness. Get determined to get better. Yeah, Ruth Ann, you were the one that commented on my community post about how she just wants to, she's not even sick. But when you continuously say out loud, like, my back hurts, I have a headache, I'm never going to feel better, I'm hurting, I'm in pain, this sucks, I'm always in pain, you're just reassuring to yourself and saying those negative affirmations to yourself, and you are manifesting that for your own reality. Exactly, Ruth Ann. Hey, Alan P. Hey, Lokamai. Would insurance be valid if you refuse treatment? I don't know. I know, like, pre-existing conditions and stuff like that. You know, there's always like those little. Oh my God! Hold on. I don't know how to make myself burp, and I have to burp from chugging that water. So fuck off. Okay, hold on. Let's see what she's saying. Say what you want to say and let those lies fall out. Noodle Mash, you're an egotistical cunt, even though you've lost your teeth and have no reason to have confidence. Honestly, why don't you get a fucking job? And I want to see you be brave and drop me a fucking link. What you want to say? She still have insurance, 71? Would insurance be valid if refused treatment? I feel there would be some clause, maybe. Yeah, there's always some weird thing. Oh, okay, Mike. Mike is going to be our Gale Weathers for today. Thank you, Gale Weathers. He is on the scene, and he will be giving us updates, I think. I mean, he hasn't officially been hired or anything, and he hasn't agreed to it, but that would be great, you know? She's talking about how a lot of us had bad childhoods, including her, but it's no excuse to act out. Noodle Mash. You are so fucking uneducated This bitch will go to any length to make excuses for her behavior, to deflect, when in the reality is it's very simple mathematics. If you're a cunt to me, I'm going to be a cunt to you. Noodle Mash, you've been a cunt to me. There's that's not even my childhood that would have anything to do with that. I don't tolerate shit. So that comes from my childhood because I don't fucking tolerate fucking bullshit. But you get treated the way that you treat me. There's no need to have a whole fucking live stream analyzing that shit and then not even drop me a link, bitch, because you know I'll have your ass in fucking tears within 2 fucking seconds by owning your ass and owning your husband as he yells in the background, and I'll be laying out facts, bitch. You won't do that because you are a passive-aggressive, chicken shit, hypochondriac, instigating little bitch. And you continue to prove that on a daily basis, honey. Hey, Roosting. Hey, Rez. That's a shocker, Mike. All the people who have once talked shit about each other are all in the chat talking shit about someone else, hype bounding. Shocker. So Google says refusing treatment is generally classed as unaliving. So insurance may, maybe out in some cases. It's funny to watch people expect others to develop skills overnight while their behaviors never change. Hey, Noodle Mash, why did your cunty mom not teach you communication skills? Because if the bitch did, you'd be dropping a link. Why did your mom not teach you to speak and stand up for yourself to people's faces? Noodle Mash. Your mama didn't teach you right, bitch. She didn't. And yeah, you did have a fucked up childhood, just like the rest of us. The only difference is your mom taught you to suck off the government just like she did her whole life. Till the very end. And she passed that fucking torch right on to you, didn't she, Noodle? You just like your mama. At least I can say I'm not, proudly, because my mama a bitch. Oh, not much perspective. Just Noodle being passive-aggressive and not dropping me a link because she's a chicken shit. There used to be a whole little community with Noodle Mash as your lolcow. She's not very exciting, though, is she? The only time people will fucking pay attention to her is when she's talking about other people. That's it. That's it. They'll never sit there with her and watch her fucking sew her ball sacks. Or whatever the fuck it is she tries to make. Let's see how many of those she fucking sells. Bechdel Real, that's a good question. It's because right now, it's the cool thing to go at Nikki and to go at me. That's it. Noodle wants to fit in with the crowd because she never fit in with anyone else, just like her mama. Just like her mama. See, Noodle, I broke the cycle with my family. I broke away from that shit, and I refuse. Hey, Susan Bonds, love you. I refuse to become like the environment that I was raised in because it's very fucking toxic, and that's why I don't talk to you anymore, Noodle, and many other people. Matter of fact, that are sitting over there with you. You're toxic fucking people. You know, I might just do a deep dive, Noodle, since I guess we're doing the whole research and analogy. I'm going to go ahead and look up your mom's life, see how she got as fucked up as she was, and then see how it rubbed off on you. And I'm going to do a whole presentation on it. It's gonna take a little research, though, honey. And then I'm just going to do a whole presentation of why you ended up as an adult woman with your husband and your children all living in the same government-assisted projects, apartments. Your mom lived there in hers, your son lives in his, you live in yours, and you're all sucking off the government. There has got to be a common denominator there. And I'm going to look into that. We'll get to the bottom of this and analyze exactly why the fuck you won't get off your ass and work. And I have reason to believe it has a lot to do with your mama. Noodle Mash gives an impression of having a superiority complex and very low self-esteem. Her type of crazy isn't entertaining either, in my opinion. It's not. It's very, you can tell Noodle Mash. Look, I'm one of those people where I'm like, yeah, you pissed me off, bitch. Now I'm going to fucking say something. I don't need to plan a whole live stream unless I'm doing research, which I will do on your mother, Noodle. That is a guarantee. And then we'll get to the bottom of your analogy of why you are the way you are. However, I'm very fucking witty, and I don't need to sit here ahead of time and plan days ahead and be like, ooh, I'm going to analyze him just to piss him off. This is a woman who literally says that the internet affects her mental state of mind. Why the fuck is she trying to go at others' mental state of mind, especially when she's going after a mentally retarded person, like who has mental retardation in their medical diagnosis, and that would be Mrs. Portland. And Noodle Mash has always gone after her, and she uses her legal situation to get the upper hand so she has control over Mrs. Portland. It has nothing to do with being scared of her, because anybody who is truly scared of somebody would never mention them. You wouldn't want to like make them angry, because let's call a spade here, folks. Okay. Let's look at this. I'm going to give you a little example here. Do you see this piece of paper? Do you see this? Now, we've got a piece of paper over here, and we've got a crazy fucking person over here, right here. All right. Now, this piece of paper says, hey, crazy person, you're not allowed to taunt or go after Noodle Mash. Okay, crazy person, don't do that. Yet Noodle Mash is still talking about that crazy person every fucking day. So this may be a piece of paper telling that crazy person to leave them alone. But if she was really scared, she'd shut the fuck up. Because not every piece of paper stops crazy people from doing some crazy shit. So she's continuing to poke because she knows she has Miss Portland where she wants her. She has her to where she could talk about her, but Miss Portland can't do it in return. It's a control thing. If you're smart, you see that if it was a fear thing, she'd be like, oh, thank God, just like she did in court. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Oh my God, Your Honor. Thank you so much. Hold on, I've got to get ready for court. I got to get ready for court really fast. Oh, Vlad, can you help me do this? No, use your other ear, hon. Come on, we gotta get this up before court starts. Hurry. Hurry. Oh my God. This will impress him. This will get the job done. We'll be more believable this way, okay? Now. Stand back that way, Vlad. No, further back. Further back. Further back! You're making me look like a whale here. Thank you so much, Your Honor. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so scared. Look at that. I'll tell you. You know, I might want to leave this up. I have a divorce hearing coming up and it's virtual. I'm just going to leave this up. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. But this bitch, how do you go from being that crying, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, do these fucking court people, do they pay attention to anything? Do they watch her fucking channel? Do they see the instigating she does on a daily fucking basis? Okay, Wyoming. Is it on this channel or the other one? I'm so scared. Fucking dumb bitch. Yeah, I don't make people choose sides. Just don't talk shit about me and we're good. That's how I roll. There's too many fucking sheep out there that are terrified of people, so they choose a side. And then they backstab people, and then they come back later. I'm so sorry I did that to you. Okay, well, you could still stay over there. I accept your apology, but fuck off with that shit. Not thinking for yourself. Okay, Wyoming, let me see. Hold on. How about, where the fuck is Noodle's husband? Vlad, why don't you fucking come over here and take a link? There you go. Be a man and come speak up for your fucking wife. How about that? There's the link, Vlad. Get your ass over here. Pussy boy. Wait, where'd it go? Click that, motherfucker. All right, let's see. Say what you want to say and let the words fall out. Honestly, I want to see you be brave with what you want to say. Let the words fall out. All right, here we go. Come on, Vlad. Come on, Noodle. Come take the link, you little pussies. Hey, Granny Fanny, why don't you take that fucking link, big mouth boy? Come on, come show us what a man you is, bitch. Click that link, heifer Amy. Get your ass over here, you big ass bitch. Come on up. Dumbass bitch. You could be amazing. You could turn a phrase into a weapon or a drug. All right, ready? Let's see here. What the hell is going on here? All I see is a flashlight so far. I'm intrigued. Let's do this.
Oh my God, everyone! I'm so scared. I just found out Mrs. Pay is wishing me death.
What?
In the street with my firearms. Oh, Lordy. Help me, everyone. I'm so scared. Yeah, evidently I'm lathered up.
Hold on really, really quick. If you guys did not see Miss, because Miss Portland deletes everything, I know what she's referring to here. Mrs. Portland, like, made a video about Wyoming and said like the most vile shit. She's like, why don't you go out there? And basically she told Wyoming she should die like 50 million times. So this is the response to that.
I don't know what I'm lathered up with. Maybe gunpowder. Oh, I never thought of that.
Gunpowder and lead.
Help me, everyone. Mrs. Pay. Mrs. Pay. Why are you wishing me death in the street with my firearms? Oh, I know why.
Okay, I'll play that, Wyoming.
Tiffers. The flashlight. Yeah, the one that sticks the flashlight up her butt. Told
That's a
Mrs.
big
P
flashlight.
all about me and my firearms. Oh, Lordy. I'm so scared. She even wished that I didn't even live in my state because I'm not good enough for Wyoming. Oh, I'm so heartbroken. Mrs. Pay wants me to move to New York because that's all I'm worth is New York. Can you guys believe that?
New York's pretty
I'm
good.
not worthy of my state. Lord, help me. Help me, everyone. I've got to start a fundraiser for some kind of protection when I go out on the street. Because Mrs. Pay's going to have her scooter out. She's going to frickin' run me over. I know she is. Oh, God. Lord, help me. I'm scared. Can you think of an idea I can use for protection when I go out in the street so Mrs. Pay doesn't run me over with her scooter?
Well, don't forget the condoms.
Oh, God. I'm scared. Damn you, Tiffers. Quit smoking that meth in your closet and giving Mrs. Pay all these ideas about me. Oh, Lord. I'm so scared.
By the way, speaking of that, just to pause real quick, did you notice Tiffany is back in her meth closet again? I told you it's time for that house to become a hoarding dump again. That was all a show, you know. Oh, here's my planted little planter. Here's my living room. Here's my dining room because I finally cleaned it. Because Robbie was making fun of me because I don't. So I've never filmed it before. So let me just get it out of the way while it's still clean and while I'm still being loud and running my mouth. And now she's back on meth at nighttime in her closet and she's like whispering again. That house is going to become a fucking mess. And no, that ain't your living room. That ain't your dining room. That ain't your kitchen, Tiffany. It's Jeff's. Get it right, bitch. Your name is on nothing. Except, actually, that's a lie. Your name was on eviction papers from Jeff not too long ago, but I guess he changed his mind.
Scared. Oh, God. Y'all, please pray for me. Please. I beg of you to pray. I am so scared to even walk out of my apartment right now. Oh, God. Lord have mercy. Someone help me.
Mercy May.
Oh. I'm in a lather. I'm crying. I'm in a lather. Oh, Lordy. I don't even know what to do. Tell me, what should I do? What should I do?
Get your protection.
Somebody go flatten Mrs. P's scooter tires. Please.
Oh my God. Hold on. Mike, that needs to be on a t-shirt. What do Tiffany and Granny Fanny have in common? They both live stream in the closet. That could not be more accurate, Mike.
Please. Okay, I gotta go check the streets. I'll talk to y'all later.
Uh-oh, let us know.
Pray for me. Pray.
Let us know if you need any help there in the streets, Wyoming. No, hold on. I want to show you guys this video. Is it this one? Where is it at? All right, listen to this, folks. Listen to this. You ready? Oh shit! Hold on, go back. Oh my god, I love this song. Sorry. Here we go. Once in a
Have to do
lifetime.
it again. Wow, Wyoming sure has herself in a lather. Like everybody else.
In a lather?
Wyoming, do you really get your rocks
Any try-
off and your jollies being mentally and emotionally abusive? Do you get your jollies being extremely hateful? I don't know what your problem is with me, bitch, but truthfully, I don't give a damn. You want to go off about me? You've gone off about me twice today.
Obviously you do.
I got 2 words for you. Fuck you. Fuck you. At this
Wow.
point, I don't give a damn if you hate me. And Percy, I don't care much for you either. So there's that. And I find you threatening. Because of all the weapons and guns and shit you have.
Called
You
being a
even
proud
think about stepping in my direction, bitch. You better be forewarned. You have no clue who you're dealing with. Because turnabout can be fair play. You want to be mentally and emotionally abusive? Go fuck yourself, bitch. You're not going to ruin me.
Yes, you will.
So there's that. And I don't care who in the hell you like. Could care less. So when you take one of those knives or one of your guns and go play out on the highway, how about that? See, I can be just as nasty. You can't deal with me anymore, but you know what? I can choose to play the same way. I could really care less about you.
She's being nasty for no reason. Wyoming didn't do anything to you, you fucking psycho. And neither did I.
And Percy, to be direct, I've never liked you from the very beginning anyway. So there's that.
Oh, shut up.
I think you're just a nasty senior citizen who's all up in arms because you're just not happy. And apparently you're so miserable you don't give a damn as to who you hurt.
You're an out
Well,
of
you know what?
control senior
Again,
citizen.
when it comes to you, I could care less. I think you're just a nasty, hateful individual that doesn't give a damn as to who they hurt. Well, again, go fuck yourself. Sorry, not sorry. Just stay clear away from me and stop talking about me. You want to go off about me? I'll start going off about you. How about that? I can be just as nasty in return. And it's such a sad thing that somebody like you lives in such a beautiful state of Wyoming. You need to go to places like New York, where all the scum of the earth are.
Ah!
You don't deserve to be in such a beautiful state.
Well, I will say Scarlett's in New York. That's pretty scummy. But it's got its nice parts too, you know? If you guys have ever seen Scarlett's house, the bitch doesn't pick the weeds in her fucking yard. Her driveway is all cracked the fuck up. It literally, like, this morning when Scarlett was talking about the ghetto, she's like, oh, you know, there's kids in the ghetto. That's because she lives in a fucking ghetto. Her house is so fucking trashy. She doesn't pay to have her trees trimmed, her fucking yard mowed or anything. Scarlett, your house is trash. What the fuck happened to mama's money? Why didn't you invest in shit into that home, bitch? Yeah, Miss P's, she hates all of us now.
Because you're just a nasty, mean, hateful, spiteful bitch. So again, what goes around comes around.
Mm-hmm.
And I pray one day that you get yours. So there's that.
Wow. Wow. God, you're so fucking evil, Miss Portland. I say the only thing that's going to resolve this for entertainment purposes only, we need to throw Miss P and fucking Noodle Mash into a boxing ring, and my money's on Miss P. Noodle would be like, oh my God! Oh my God! No, this would be Noodle. Sorry, I had to take off my shirt because I had to turn down my air conditioner. This would be Noodle in the boxing ring. Stay away from me! Stay away from me! And then Vlad would be like oiling her up with fucking water and shit. Like the Tin Man. Feeding her through a fucking straw. You know how like they run up to boxers and they like put water in their mouth and shit? Vlad would be running up and feeding her blended lunch in a fucking straw. Holy shit. No, I'm not naked, bro. I could be, bro. I could be. But I ain't naked yet. We ain't crossed that bridge yet, fool. We ain't there yet. We could get there though, because I got my court fucking background going on. This could also be a porno background too. Oh my God. I'm ready for court. I'm ready. I'm ready, Vlad. Oh, fuck. You cannot take things too seriously on her, folks. Seriously. The bottom line is we're all fucking assholes. Some of us are just fucking better at it. And that would be me, bitch. Sorry, if you're pissing people off, you're fucking doing something right. And look at all these sexless fucking bitches that are triggered by me on a daily fucking basis. I'm sorry that I have more sex than you and you're married. What the fuck? Haven't you guys ever looked into Viagra or anything, or considered like swingers clubs or spicing up the bedroom, or I don't know, brushing your fucking teeth? There's a reason why somebody doesn't climb on top of you. And that reason normally has something to do with you. Okay? Because if you were irresistible or somebody wanted to do ya, then they would. All I hear is these nasty, miserable people that are in these really fucking quote unquote happy marriages. And they're like, at least I have my husband still. Really? Well, yeah, but your husband cheats on you, Amy. Amy says that all the time. Your husband cheats on you and he's limp. You've said that out of your own mouth. Fuck. You need to find somebody else, girl. Fucking keep doing the Ozempic thing. Keep it up. Get a gym membership. Get your groove on and find you a man. I mean, you are capable of it. There are men that are attracted to women who have extremely large craters and pores on their face. There are men out there like that. I mean, Chad liked you to begin with, and those craters were there. You can do this. I believe in you. You know? I believe in you. Tiffany, you can get off meth and like actually grow personality and find a real man that's attracted to women, but you won't do it because, I don't know, you've got dirt on Jeff. So you're just fucking blackmailing him for rent. You know? And then you've got Noodle Mash. Her and her husband are like thing one and thing two. You know? I mean, who wants to fuck either one of those? Shit. Hold on a minute. I'm going to give you a little advice. I'll be right back. To find once in a lifetime, bitch. Do you see this? Does anybody see this? Do you know what this is? Does anybody know what this is? Do you know what this is? Huh? The cord's coming out. Oh, it's in there the wrong way. Look at that. Noodle Mash is calling the police on me already, and I haven't even fucking got started. This is a pump. I'd show you how it works, but my penis is too big for the screen. This has different levels. This is what your husbands need, okay? Can you hear it vibrating? This actually sucks. Literally sucks. This will suck you off all the time. I have so many sex toys. Oh my God, do I have any stories from the wedding weekend with Amy? Well, the bitch was fixated on finding a fucking buffet, and that's the truth. She was drunk the entire time, which it was Vegas, so a lot of us were. Her husband almost got a DUI because when she left my wedding, her husband was so drunk and they got into a car accident, and she sent me pictures. She's like, oh my God. And then they left immediately the next day, which, you know what? Now looking back, I wonder if he got arrested and she was just too afraid to tell me, because she sent me pictures of the accident. And then they didn't even say bye. Like, they didn't even come hug me bye. They did. She was like, oh, we left. I was like, wait, what? You left? I thought you were just in an accident. But then they drove home. It was the weirdest thing. He might have got a DUI that night, though. I'm not sure. They were both really drunk and driving around like fucking idiots. You've gotten drunk. You've craved carbs. Huh? Oh, fuck. That reminds me. I was going to go get crab legs. I look nude. Sorry about that. Let me tell you something, Wyoming. When I pump mine in there, like I have a really big one. It goes all the way to the top. Like I could stretch mine out like that. It's huge. I got a really big dick. Amanda Zananda, how you doing? Are you doing okay? I haven't seen you in a while. When you've gotten drunk, you've craved carbs. Amy needs to lay off the carbs. That's one of her main problems. And the Mountain Dew. That's not helping anything. You know, a lot of people complain like, oh, you know, my husband's not having sex with me, or, you know, he's cheating, or he's doing this. Why don't you do something about it? Why don't you break up with them? That's what I fucking did. Oh, I know why. Chad supports Amy. That's why she won't leave him. Fucking look at Jeff and Tiffany. He fucking supports her. She doesn't care that he's gay. She needs his house. She needs that money because the bitch can't get off her ass to do it herself. No, Amy didn't go to Magic Mike's. No, her husband was too jealous. He wouldn't let her go. She did not go, which we're cool with that because Amy's a fucking Debbie Downer anyway. All she does is talk drama. I don't think she had the money to go anyways. Hey, Katie. Hey, Becky. How you doing, girl? One of my male friends had Viagra shots straight to his penis, and he had to go to the hospital. It was hard, too many hours. Didn't need a penis pump. Yeah, I've done that just with cock rings before. Like, my penis is so big, especially with metal ones, that it's gotten stuck. And I thought I would never get it off. But luckily, you know, if you calm down, let your blood go down and your boner, you manage. But it hurts. Magic Mike was fun. And Lokamai had a little bit too much fun at Magic Mike's that evening. Lokamai was the life of the party that evening. Never saw it coming. I was like, I would have never thought of all people, Lokamai would have been the party animal in the bunch. She sure as hell was. Girl. I mean, there's no other way to say it, but Lokamai was shit-faced having a good old fucking time, and her credit card was in them titties. And she couldn't find her credit card for like, God, it was like a huge ordeal. I remember we got out of the car. She's like, oh my God, you guys, we were going to walk her up to her room and she could not find her credit card. And I think she even called Magic Mike to see if it was left there. No, it was in her tits. And she was all like, who noticed that, by the way? Was it Michael? Wasn't he like, what is that? Like looking down at you as you're sitting there talking and you had your credit card popping out them titties, girl. Oh, that was a fun night. Kiss Ass Scarlett bought us champagne because, you know, she wants people to like her. So she has, if you want people to like you, you have to buy them things because your personality sucks, Scarlett. So she got Locomai drunk. I think Scarlett purposely got Locomai drunk because she wanted to take advantage of her. She wanted to get to that credit card, Locomai. That's what it was. You lost your work badge at a strip club once. You were worried they might try to call there. Oh. Robbie Howard as fuck. I likes that belt, Bobby. Free of charge. Hard as fuck. Vegas is fun. I need to go back there and make new memories because, like, when all is said and done, like, I want to completely forget that I was, like, ever married, ever in a relationship. I just want to, like, go there and make new memories. We should, like, have a meet and greet there again, you guys, and just have a good fucking time. I think we should do that. You know, and Vegas is a pretty neutral meeting place. Lots of people can drive. Lots of people can, you know, fly. I mean, it's not so neutral for Locomai, but I mean, I think that's like the easiest. Yeah. We could like plan it like a year in advance so we all have time. I think it would be fun. And then, you know, all the fucking haters, if they want to show up, we could just get drunk and fucking throw down. Fucking beat the shit out of each other. You know? Get it out of our system. No, actually, Mike, I actually really would like that. I'm pretty sure AJ will never like me, but that would be fun. Just to have a good fucking time with everybody. Throw AJ in the bunch. Everybody come and just fucking have a good time and get shit-faced. You know? Oh, see, Katie's down. Tiffany, you can go. And then all those fucking people that run their mouth can come say it to my fucking face. I would love that. Granny Fanny, I look forward to meeting you face to face, bitch. They know somebody. These motherfuckers don't know who they playing with, bitch. That Granny Fanny's such a pussy. He won't even. I dropped the link how long ago? Doubt that motherfucker would meet me face to face. Take the link, Granny Fanny, you little bitch boy. And there was a reason, like, this was last minute to do this stream that I'm doing right now. It's because I knew Noodle Mash would not send me a link. And I love proving people to be the pussies that they are. They will talk about you, but they won't talk to you. Nope. And Granny Fanny, I mean, you're the man in that bunch. Come on, grow some balls. Grow some balls. You too, Vlad. Come over here and defend your fucking wife. Jesus Christ. I might look into that too. I might do a part 1, part 2. You know, like Noodle's doing to me, analyzing and diagnosing me. I think I'll look into Vlad and his family too and do a whole project on that. That'll be part 2. But first we'll do Noodle. And then we'll see why they are the way that they are. You know, do a deep dive, do research. I think fair is fair. You know, they do it to me. So I'm very interested to discover how Vlad grew to be the little bitch he is, you know? And like, how does your attraction get distorted like that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know ugly people end up together pretty often, but how do we get to that point? You know? I mean, get a sex toy. They're so much hotter. You could do whatever you want to those. You got to deal with Noodle's breath. You got to deal with Amy's breath. Like, it's not worth it. You end up fucking, what do they call that? Impotent or whatever by fucking day 2 of your marriage. It's not worth it. All right, let's see what she's saying over there. Mike, what's the update over there, Gail Weathers? What's the bitch running her mouth about now? Let's see. Look at this. Hey, Vlad, honey. Vlad is watching, folks. Everybody say hi to Vlad. The pussy won't take the link. However, folks, here's an update. Vlad is commenting because he's watching over here. He says, Robbie wants anyone to take a link. Take a link. I need content. Vlad, you're the one doing a live stream with your wife with my name in the title, you dumb fuck. I'm your content, honey. So why don't you come over here and take a link, Vlad? Be a man, bitch. Hey, Tiffany, why don't you take a fucking link, bitch? Content. I've been your wife's content forever, okay, Vlad? Because you look like a serial killer goblin. Probably gets her wet to talk about me. How often does she get wet around you, bud? Never? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And it being Pride Month, I don't see that happening anytime soon because you both are bisexual. So there's that. Vlad is Noodle Mash's bisexual husband. Don't worry, I didn't make that up, that they both are open about their bisexuality. Okay? So, thank you for listening, Vlad. Aw. Noodle says she can't trust you to take a link. She is very angry and talking loud. Well, then why don't you take a link over here, you dumb bitch? This is how things never get resolved because pussy-ass bitches... Look, Noodle Mash and Vlad can't even pay their bills together as a team. These people can't even fucking come address the person that they're having a live stream about as a team. Not one of them. And they both can't do it together. You two are a loser couple. There's power couples, and then there's just trash. Vlad, be a man and take a link. My name is in that title, bitch. Y'all decided to stream about me. So I came on and said, take a link. Let's do this quicker. Let's tell each other what we think about each other and have a conversation. You're not capable of doing that because heaven forbid you take a link over here, then people aren't going to fucking super chat you because then you'll have nothing to talk about live. Well, Vlad, if you would have been a man earlier in your life and taken care of your fucking family, y'all wouldn't be online grifting all the time with drama. Oh, my ear hurts. Oh, my nostril. I fell down on it and broke the other one off. Oh, my God. Now it's deformed. Don't make fun of me. Oh, I'm a hypochondriac. I have hypochondriac disorder. I'm literally diagnosed as one. Isn't that what she said? She literally is diagnosed as a hypochondriac. Meanwhile, her husband has an actual cancer in his fucking ear. And she'll make up all these illnesses with herself so you feel sorry for her, but they don't even exist. But she won't even get her husband's fucking ear looked at. That is no couple. And that is no couple. All of these bitches and their pussy ass fucking husbands. My God. You think a man would at least step up to the plate and be like, hun, I got this. Let me talk to him. No, he's like, oh my God. He's gossiping with all the girls in her chat. He's saying take a link. Even though your whole stream is about him, he needs content. Bitch, you need content because I am your motherfucking content. My mama is your content. And if your mama wasn't dead, she'd be my content too, motherfucker. Actually, I'll do a whole fucking stream on her too. Fuck it. Like mother, like daughter. Like mother, like daughter. Period. All these trashy fucking people with mama issues Do you notice all the fucking most psycho ones, all their moms are fucking dead? What the fuck is it with these people? It's like they get these fucking mama issues and fucking go off on here. Noodle, how long has she milked that fucking cow? Scarlett, how long has she milked her mom for fucking money? Scarlett, that money's gonna run out one day, hun, and you ain't making money off your books. What you gonna do then? Oh, Noodle's diagnosing me over there, but her and her husband are too pussy to take a link and come face me. And they're too pussy to drop a link. So I'm just proving my point. And the more that they don't drop the link just proves my fucking point. So run your mouth, bitch. Run your fucking mouth, but you'll never do it to my face or say it to me, Noodle. And neither will you, Vlad. So keep typing those little prickly little fingers, Vlad, with you and your one fucking unbalanced ear. And stay the pussy you is, motherfucker. My God. And listen, I support people who live in government housing, but disgusting people like that, where their entire family milks the government, it's gross. And yes, her husband is on disability. She lies so that people won't call and report her for fraudulently sucking off the system. You ain't supposed to be grifting online and making fucking donations, Noodle, and putting your donations in your son's name so you don't get reported to disability, Noodle. Somebody should look into that. Fucking frauds. All of them. Do anything to make a buck. No fucks given anymore. Uh-oh, what happened, Wyoming? Vlad Tept. No, her husband really looks like that serial killer from Saw. The fucking, what's his name? What is his name? Noodle Mash has been evicted like 6 times. That's how she's able to not work. Well, I know for a fact they do accept money from the government. That is a fact. The way they dance around it, as far as taking donations and signing up for, AdSense, they don't put it in their name. They do the same thing Natasha does. They put it in somebody else's name, which means that they're fraudulently ripping off the government, because if you're making that money, basically the other person is saying, oh no, I'm making the money, I'm doing the work, and then they're paying the taxes on it. So it's all fraud. And they do it so they don't have to report it to their fucking disability bullshit. That's what you call fucking lazy ass Americans. Would you wait on a link for me, Robbie? Yes, Poon, I would go to the ends of the earth for you, baby. I want to make love to you, Poon. They are playing the system. It's gross. And the more you talk down to yourself, oh, I'm so happy, Siren. The more you talk down to yourself and I'm sick and I'm this, well, you're convincing yourself of that. You are your own problem. Shannon Cypher. You are your own problem, Vlad. You are. And you know what? The more these motherfuckers invade my privacy, well, fuck. Maybe I just might see what's going on with that disability bullshit and figure out what's going on, because I don't like when people break the law. That's what I don't like. So I also don't like liars. So anyways, you have to report your YouTube earnings to social services. Not if your YouTube earnings are in somebody else's fucking name, you don't. Not if you put it in someone else's name. John Kramer? Who's John Kramer, Kayla? Say what you want to say. Noodle wouldn't fucking survive going on a fucking walk down the street. The bitch runs from everything. Oh my God, an ant! And her pussy ass husband, he just flails his arms behind her. Oh my God, did you say an ant? Ah! Oh. Yeah, Jigsaw. Jigsaw's the killer from Saw. God, can you imagine them making love? Ew, never mind. I can't. I imagine it's been years since they've done it. Fucking disgusting. So gross. Why do people give up on themselves in a marriage? Like both of them literally have given up on themselves. No drive to do anything to make their problems better. And that's where you and I are different, Noodle. So you complain about your problems, but you don't do anything to fix it. I may vent about my problems whenever I have them, but I always come out on the other side. Because I fucking fix my shit. I'm in this world by myself and I'm going out by myself. Yes, Bill. Natasha has her AdSense in somebody else's name. Which, I mean, that alone is illegal. Because what she's saying is she's putting in the work, right? But the person filing the taxes, because they're going to have to file, they're basically saying they're doing the work and they're not. It's all fraud. She could actually go to jail for that. Probably prison, I would imagine. But, people are stupid. They think, oh, it's just YouTube. It'll be fine. No, there's still legal documents here when you sign them on Google. So there's no getting out of that. You may think you can, but you cannot. Hey, Don, you want to fuck or what? Damn, Don, I'm feeling good today. You want to fuck? Love you, Don. Federal prison. Yep. So, Noodle, whose name do you have your AdSense in, honey? What about you, Natasha? Yeah. Hey, Jeannie. Natasha already has a record for tax fraud. Yeah, she does. We get to see Robbie's tits, Lokama. You just need to follow his example. All right, Don, I'll be there. I don't know. I'll book a flight. I ain't got nothing to do. Let's fuck. Just kidding. I'm actually going to be gone the next couple of days. Okay, so you guys probably won't see me. I'm dipping out for a couple of days. So, Poon, there is just something about you that I think it's just that, like, you're a man's man, You just, like, when I hear your voice, I really do get horny, and I'm not kidding. If Poon was gay, I would fucking suck the shit out of his dick. Okay? God. Noodle was so scared of Miss Portland. She had a party the night she got the PPO. Yeah, and she played, what was it? We Are the Champions. Noodle, you know what? Maybe that's what I'll fucking do. I think people need to get all the clips the night she celebrated, every time she's instigated, and we need to start a fucking petition. Hold on. Before I get off of here, I'm going to go to change.org. I'm going to start a petition for them to look into her harassment of a mentally unwell person and all the shit she's done since she got that order. Hold on. I'm starting a petition. This bitch ain't gonna get away with her bullshit. All right, let's walk through this process together. She claims she played it for another reason. That's so fucking stupid. At least if you're going to be a fucking cunt, like, own up to it. That's what I can't stand with these people. They do shitty things, but then they're like, oh, no, I did it for that. At least when I'm a dick, I'm like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, I did say that about your fucking mama. And what? Hold on, let's see. We are starting this and we are starting change today, folks. In real fucking time. Excuse me. All right, let's take your first step towards change. Local, national, or global? This would be local, right? Or does it need to be national for everybody that's, or global for everybody that's out of country to sign it? Which one should I choose? Actually, if somebody wants to come up here and help me, let's do this. Let's do this. Don't. Okay, Bill. Global. Do you need help writing your petition? We use AI to generate a draft for you. Yes, I would. Yeah, the fuck I would. Little cut. Should I title it, I want to ask Noodle Mash to stop being a lying cunt? Okay, hold on. Could be amazing. You could turn crazy. To up and no, we're gonna play some music while we're doing this. You could be amazing. Hey, girl.
You called asshole?
Yes, I did. Hi, baby.
Hello.
I miss your gentle touch.
Then respond to my messages.
Where are you messaging me at?
Messenger?
Oh, shit. Today?
That would be 12 days ago.
Ah, fuck. Baby, I gotta get on that. Yeah, I need to catch up on Messenger. Look, and I'm not even fucking kidding. Hold on.
So do global and
see all those dark messages? Those are all messages I gotta catch up on. Okay, so I did global. Now it says tell us what you want to change.
Okay, get Noodle Mash off YouTube.
No, I don't want to get her off YouTube. I want them to look into her harassment on a mentally disabled person.
Okay.
Look into harassment and abuse of the legal system that she has done towards a mentally disabled woman.
Okay. That sounds better because these little petitions that want someone off a platform don't work.
Oh, I don't want the bitch off the platform. I want her to be held accountable for the bullshit harassment she's doing against her fucking order. Everything that she said, like she's terrified of Miss Portland, she has done things to completely show that that is false, that she is not. And she attacks her. She fucking targets her. She stalks her. I know. It's hard for me to respond sometimes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but yeah.
Why is this personal to me?
What actually made me laugh was they actually had one for Tiffany.
Uh-huh.
And it did no good. So to get her off YouTube.
Tiffany's presence on YouTube isn't even fucking like, it's not a bother anyways. She's like a fucking fly, you know. She goes live when she gets all high on meth and then she deletes it later. She's
yeah, she's like the flea circus that comes down.
Yeah. So because she's doing this out in the open on a public platform, and it is a slap in the face to the judicial system, because it is.
It's abuse of the legal system.
Yeah.
Because I think the police have better things to do with their time.
Oh yeah, fuck that riffraff. We just going straight to the steps of Capitol Hill. All right, so this says, okay, so it created it for me. So it says, this will be the title of my petition, folks. Investigate harassment of mentally disabled woman. Harassment and abuse of the legal system are grievous offenses that should be intolerable in our society, especially when they target the most vulnerable among us. This petition seeks to rally support to look into an alarming case of mistreatment and exploitation of legal mechanisms against a mentally disabled woman. Such actions not only harm the victim, but also degrade the integrity of our judicial system, striking a harsh blow to justice everywhere. In this situation, it's crucial to address the injustices conducted under the guise of legality, exposing them as a distortion of justice rather than artful maneuvering. The fact that the perpetrator is conducting these reprehensible acts on a public platform showcases their blatant disregard for the judicial system. This is more than just a personal vendetta. It is an audacious challenge to the very principles of fairness and justice, undermining public confidence in a fair system. This slap in the face to the judicial system cannot go unchallenged. The target is clear: a full investigation into how legal measures have been manipulated by this individual to harass and disempower a mentally disabled woman. It is time for accountability and correction of these wrongs. We demand that legal experts, social services, and advocacy groups come together to ensure that justice is served, the abuse is protected, and the integrity of our legal system is maintained. The misuse of power should not escape the scrutiny of the law, regardless of the platform on which it unfolds. Allowing such behavior to go unchecked would set a dangerous precedent, damaging trust in legal processes meant to protect, not harm. This situation calls for immediate attention and action. Join us. We need, hold on, Bill. You ready for this? Hold on. I got your back, bro. One sec. This calls for like, hold on. Here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Okay, here we go. Join us in seeking, restitution for the victim and restoring trust in our legal system. Sign this petition today to demand an investigation and put an end to this misuse of the legal system against the defenseless. Our collective voice can bring about the change necessary to prevent future abuses. Do you like my sound effects?
Yeah.
Did it turn you on?
No.
Should we upload a picture of Miss Portland's face?
No. Put one up of Noodle Mash. That will
Here, we'll generate with AI. How about that? It says we're generating the petition image. Okay, so I think it's just making one up. But I am serious about this petition, you guys. I've thought of this before. This is ridiculous. And Bill, you've noticed this so many times. Like, how she just keeps going and going, and she will talk about bullying, and she will participate in bullying the person that she claims to be a victim of.
Yeah, it's she can do it, but no one else can. Mentality. She can dox people. She can harass people. She can mock people for their parenting. She can mock people for their disabilities, but hell no, you can't.
Yeah, it's pathetic. And like, I'm so done. Yeah, look, the dramatic music does it for me. Thank you, Amberly. Thank you. That actually is a symphony that's sitting right behind me in my living room.
So we have an opinion on that, and then I wasn't really dragging her.
Right.
I was just saying this is my opinion on it, and she goes after me, saying I'm uninformed, and then she says, "Oh, I don't go after anyone that I have the hots for."
Bill, why did it generate an image of Sally Ann's husband hugging Nancy Pelosi?
I don't know.
I'm totally going with that one. Actually, no, we don't want that one.
We don't want that one.
It's going to generate one more. Oh, shit, man. But yeah, no, I mean, I will put this up. I'll put it on my community wall, and I'll share it on my Twitter and stuff. And y'all can sign it. I don't know where I'm sending it. Probably to the state of Oregon.
Yeah, send it to the Attorney General's office.
Yeah. Because I'm fed up with these people have literally inserted themselves in something that I don't even bring to YouTube. Like, something that is so petty and stupid, and I'll go to court for it. I'll get my slap on the hand. I'll do my fucking probation or whatever and get over it. And they have inserted themselves and harassed the fuck out of me with it. Meanwhile, they want their cases left alone. Meanwhile, they're going against their fucking cases. Okay, we're going to go with this one.
Yeah, go
that
with
looks
that.
like Noodle Mash's husband in the night as he's stalking women when Noodle Mash is sleeping. So, okay. So we'll continue. Thank you for your help, Bill. This is fun. I love bonding with you like this, baby. Okay, we'll do this email. No.
We'll be running off. I will be ringing off the hook.
Yeah, I fucking changed it because I don't want my certain people to have it. Okay, so it says your petition will be... All right, so hold on. I could put it back on screen now that my phone number is not there. Create petition. All right, folks, and I will put the petition link in the chat. I think I could just do that. Great work. Your petition is live. Petition that reaches 10 signatures in the first day are 4 times more likely to succeed. Come on, guys. Let's get at least 10 signatures, folks.
Okay, copy the link.
Copy link.
And then put it on your community wall.
Petition. Yeah, I'll put it on my community wall, and I'll also put it in the chat right now. So there's the link. Paste. There's that. And I will pin that because honestly, like Miss Portland pisses me the fuck off. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But I still love her. She's like, listen, when Miss Portland goes off on me, yeah, she says mean shit and she will piss me off. However, I have probably she's the only person that I will have more patience with because I know she's on a different level, and Noodle Mash abuses that. Noodle Mash thinks that, oh, I got the most vulnerable one. So maybe if I threaten others and say, look, I got a restraining order on her, then they'll shut up. No, that doesn't work that way, Noodle. What you did was you abused a mentally disabled person and you abused the legal system.
Well, you know, Robbie, what I think, well, this is just how I view it. Mm-hmm. I think that order should have been 2 ways.
I do too. Yeah. I think that would have been fair because
that would have been fair. That would have been fair. That Noodle Mash shuts the fuck up and she shuts the fuck up, and it's a 2-way street.
Yes.
But unfortunately, that wasn't the way it worked. It was a 1-way order.
Right.
And I was beginning to see that all she did was cry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, is this all you're going to talk about?
Yeah.
Is this all you're going to talk about is how Mrs. Portland wronged me?
Well,
on here.
And I think just bringing attention to, because, you know, a lot of people, they're like, yeah, it is 1 way. Okay, well, it may be 1 way. However, the conditions of that order were that Noodle is extremely terrified of this woman. She has proved time and time again that was a lie. So she got this order under false pretenses to begin with. That's what I think needs to be looked into.
I think this is what
No. Don't donate. Don't donate. Is there a donation thing on there? There's no need for money. Just sign it.
Yeah, because what I think is, in order to get the order in the first place, she had to break down to the judge and say, I'm scared.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't scared. She just wanted the bullshit to stop, and unfortunately, getting one of those orders.
Right, and Bill, she says that on a daily basis. She's like, I'm not afraid of you guys. It's like, wait, what?
I'm not afraid of you.
What are you doing, lady? And she consistently participates in a daily basis in some pretty vile, harassing shit. So I think that needs to be looked into as far as the basis of how she got that order and manipulated the system. That can't go unnoticed.
But here's another thing. You know, Mrs. Portland pissed me off the other night. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
But it's one thing to hold her feet to the fire
Mm-hmm.
and say, okay, Mrs. Portland, what you just did was not right. What you did was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to correct those lies you told because you got upset.
Yeah.
But dragging it on for weeks on end, months, years, come on here. Isn't there something else besides Mrs. Portland that you can talk about?
Right. I mean, yeah, and Ruth Ann is right too, Bill. You know, yeah, Miss Portland says mean shit. I mean, she said some fucked up shit to me, but it, you know what? It's Miss Portland. I do have my boundaries. Like I said, I'll say hi to her and stuff around, but I cannot. But she's still on a different level.
Ruth Ann, I'm going to say this. I got some mean things said to me today.
Yeah.
All right. It's just some of it went out in my ear and out my ear.
Mm-hmm.
You know, someone was venting, you know?
Yeah, and you know, like what she's saying to Wyoming, that's really fucked up. I don't support what she says, but I also do understand she's on a completely different level. And you don't see Wyoming, okay, going out and getting a restraining order on Miss Portland and abusing that. Wyoming is smart enough to know, like, okay, whatever, dude, say you're fucking mean shit. And she made a joke out of it.
Yeah, because the one time Mrs. Portland was calling me the F word, and I says, okay, I was like, whoa. But I considered the source. It was coming from Mrs. Portland, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, and there's so many things that can debunk Noodle Mash in a court of law of why she's not afraid and why this is manipulation of the court system, because she literally will say, well, what if somebody out there is watching, silently? I have to protect myself with this order. Okay, well, if somebody's watching you privately, you're continuing to piss that person off by continuing to abuse what you're doing, Noodle. So that proves you're not afraid.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing that got me thinking. All right. She sits there and says she has mental health problems. But did she ever say what her diagnosis was?
Noodle or Miss P?
Noodle.
I don't know. I don't think so. Not from what I've heard.
She just says she just complains about her so-called 1,000 illnesses. And okay, we can deduce by that she has hypochondria. But other than that, what is her diagnosis? Being a backstabbing narcissist or having antisocial personality disorder isn't considered a mental illness. It just means that that just means someone's a shitty person.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, Bill, her retaliation tactics show that of an aggressive person, because when Noodle, just like a lot of us, you don't see us out here fucking running and getting restraining orders on each other. She will purposely instigate people and then threaten the law on them. And it's like, that's not the way it works, honey. The only reason Noodle Mash was able to get away with her abuse of power, and that's what this petition is for, folks, is she took advantage of a vulnerable individual to try to use her as an example to not only silence Mrs. Portland, but to silence others and to scare others. Like, oh, we better not talk about her because she'll do the same. No, the only reason you got away with it is because Mrs. Portland had no idea how to defend herself in court. She had fucking idiot Natasha Cooper by her fucking side.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't fucking do shit. Natasha knows nothing about the fucking law.
She knows shit. And here's the thing that really confused me at first. She kept crying that the police wouldn't do a damn thing when she was breaking the so-called order.
Mm-hmm.
Well, probably she called her local authorities, and they kept saying that's not a violation. That's not a violation. You got to. Well, I'm gonna say this. Me and Trisha don't see eye to eye on everything, but at
Mhm.
least you got that recording from the court, and I listened to that over and over again, and it exposed Noodle for the liar that she was. The judge said that Mrs. Portland still has her freedom of speech,
Mhm.
and she can't be penalized for being on this platform. She can't be penalized for her opinion.
Right. And Siren, that needs to be brought to the attention of the courts too. That Noodle Mash literally, because I've seen her do that a million times. She has threatened others saying, you better shut up about me, or she's gonna go after Miss Portland. And it's like, wait, you can't, and she'll sit there and say it's third party. Bitch, you brought your shit publicly. If Diane fucking Sawyer wanted to comment on it, or whoever wants to, they can, Noodle. That's not third party. You brought that shit here. Not only did you bring your winning victory of getting a restraining order on Noodle here, or on Miss Portland, but you fucking came with the fireworks, balloons, and the We Are the Champions soundtrack, bitch.
Yeah, and then she threatens Trisha with going to jail. What she did was illegal. No, it wasn't illegal. She put in a valid Freedom of Information law request,
Mm-hmm.
and she ordered those transcripts, the recordings. And when she gets them, she could do whatever the fuck she wants with them. That includes uploading them to YouTube. There's no law saying once you get the information from the court, there's no restrictions on what you can do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Capiche, Noodle?
Yeah, I mean, she does that to others. She brings our personal fucking stories out here and comments on them. So, I mean, this is a lot of people come from true crime in these streets, Noodle. So if they want to look into something, they fucking can. Just like you and your friends fucking snoop into my fucking business. So, oh, the petition is super easy to fill out. I used my screen name and it worked. Oh, good, Mike. I'm glad. But yes, Jess Ruby, she does want to silence people. Noodle Mash has such a thin skin, her and her husband, that
and she even admitted, Robbie, plenty of
Mhm.
times that she isn't that bright. And I believe her on that. That's the truth.
Absolutely, yeah. No, she's correct about that.
Yeah, because I was when she was calling herself not that bright, I was trying to make her feel better and said, "Oh, you're not that stupid."
Nah, she's a dumbass.
Yeah, she is a dumbass. She was right on that. She was right on that apparently because she doesn't know. She doesn't seem to know shit.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't seem to comprehend the legal process. Because you've been arrested, right, Robbie?
Yep, I sure have.
You could say you could do a live on what happened when you got arrested, what happened,
Mm-hmm.
what happened when you got to jail. You could say, okay, you can do a live on what happened when you got booked.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I've been
Robbie?
arrested 3 times.
Yeah, you could do a live and you could say, okay, this is how the process really works,
Mm-hmm.
and attack this misinformation. I could do that too if I wanted to. You at least have some experience with the legal system where Noodle knows shit.
Well, not only that, Bill, but also just like calling the police over, people doing some pretty threatening things on here, or what people like to call, oh, that's doxing and stuff. The reason, and I can tell you for sure, because I've tried reporting things myself, and the police are like, oh, well, sorry, it's public stuff. So
Yeah,
the reason why Noodle's being turned down by the police is because Miss Portland isn't doing anything wrong. Noodle's just trying to find a fucking. What's that?
It doesn't violate the order.
Right.
It doesn't violate the law. This is what Noodle doesn't understand. The police are they're not her personal servants. They're not her personal army.
Right.
When she calls the police, they're not obligated to run.
Exactly.
To run over to her house, go over to arrest Mrs. Portland because she says so.
Right. And Noodle really does. I mean, she really did follow Miss Portland here. She really did see that Miss Portland was a big deal around here, and she took advantage of that.
I don't care who was here first, who signed up for their YouTube name first.
Right.
Because Noodle Mash could have signed up in 2013, 2014 and never used it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Mrs. Portland signed up a little later. But I don't care who signed up first. It's irrelevant.
Right.
And I even told Noodle Mash 3 years ago, I don't care what happened in high school. I don't care what happened when you lived as neighbors. I care about what's going on now.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't handle it.
Well, and Bill, I mean, regardless of who made their account first, Mrs. Portland was like a name brand around here, and Noodle took advantage of that. She saw like, ooh, like I know her. She's popular around here, maybe. And you know she did that because look at how she behaves. Everything with Noodle Mash is based around sympathy and money. And I never see her on here being like, hey guys, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to have fun with you, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. It's always, this is what's being done to me. This is, you know, and please help me. Please help me.
Please
Have
help
your
me.
fucking man of a husband man up and help you, bitch. Sorry about that, Bill.
Because I noticed when you first, I didn't even know who this bitch was before you had profiled her on your channel. And I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch? She looks like a gang member with all her tattoos and everything. So I'm listening to a few minutes and it's like, okay, she has a problem. So I learned who actually brought her here. I'm not going to mention her name. She's actually a good person. She was actually misguided for doing it, but I think the whole chat knows who I'm talking about. But used to be one of Noodle's mods, but Noodle turned on her. And what did Noodle do when she got here? She ran over to one of Mrs. Portland's enemies, Natasha Cooper.
Yeah.
And I traced most of those hate channels over to Natasha's side by the commenters.
Well, she's flip-flopped all over that shit too. Noodle. She can't fucking make up her mind for anything. And that's why I have a problem with her, Bill. She could never make up her mind about me. I would be very kind to her. And next thing you know, I would see her trashing me. And I'm like, wait a minute. And then I go to message her and she wouldn't respond. Or I'd be blocked. And I'm like, God, what a fucking pussy. Like, if you have a problem with somebody, talk to them about it. This bitch literally started her live on me yesterday, ended it, said, I'll continue tomorrow, has a live on me. And hours before the live, I tag her and say, I look forward to you dropping a link so we could have a conversation. Her and her husband.
Yeah, she's not interested in that because she likes to hear herself speak. It's an echo chamber.
And Bill, she also knows what she's doing by being like, oh, I'm going to analyze him. This is all instigating behavior. She knows that if I went up on her panel and said, okay, so tell me what you know about me, bitch, she would cower and shut her fucking mouth because she knows she's doing it just to be an instigating, conniving bitch. And she knows I will embarrass the fuck out of her in less than 1 minute.
I even let Retro on my panel because she asked for a link.
Oh, I remember. Wasn't she at work?
Yeah, she was supposedly at work and
oh, she's a mess.
But then I dropped the link and Nikki decides to come up too. I'm not gonna deny her voice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not an echo chamber, right?
Right.
So she's calling me she's trying to Retro was trying to imply there's something mentally wrong with me, and then Nikki I let Nikki up, and she rage quits.
Yeah, she ran away like a little pussy.
So you can't call me an echo chamber.
No, you're not an echo chamber, Bill. You will. That's what I respect about you. Is even if what you're saying to me, I don't like what I'm hearing, at least you're telling the honest fucking opinion of what you think about something, and it may not be something I always want to hear. But the point is, you ain't sugarcoating shit. You're not beating around the bush, and you're always willing to be like, okay, well, give me a link or take a link, because you know how to fucking communicate. You know how to have conversations. These other people, no. Her husband literally is watching me right now, going over and reporting in her chat. Robbie's telling us to take a link because he wants content. Bitch, I am your content. What the fuck are you talking about, Vlad? My God. Fucking shit's eating into your brain from your fucking ear because Noodle won't take you to the goddamn doctor. Because she's scared. My God. What, does she have a restraining order in the doctor's too?
Yeah, I had to go today. And
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I had to go for a test.
Oh, okay.
I wish. You know what I wish, Robbie? That they had quiet MRI machines.
Oh my God, yeah.
I wish they were quiet. They had to put earplugs in my ears and headphones, because that thing is loud.
Now, MRI, I think that's the big circle thing, right?
No, they put you in a tube.
Yeah, and it like spins around or something.
Yeah. It didn't spin though. It didn't spin.
Oh, see, those things scare me because don't they like make you take out like, I think the first time I did one of those, they're like, okay, you don't have any metal things like in your organs or like and I'm like, wait, what? And they're like, it'll suck right out of your body. And I'm like, oh my God, what if I accidentally swallowed a piece of metal or something? Scares me.
No, if you have metal pieces or whatever, Robbie, they put you in another room and they do it another way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. It spins, but you don't spin, right?
Yeah.
Or you just well, I hope everything turns out good from whatever it is.
Yeah, it's just a routine. They just want to see. They just want to map.
Oh, good. That's good to keep up on like your health. I got a what was that? A colonoscopy and an endoscopy a couple years ago simultaneously at the same time, and like I had never been put to sleep before. And so it takes me forever to fall asleep, especially if I'm thinking about falling asleep, then it'll take me longer. And they're like, okay, you're going to be out in about 1 second. And I was like, my fucking ass. And before I could even be like, my fucking ass, I was gone.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I woke up and I was just like, whoa, it was the weirdest experience.
Yeah. It's just, I was fine. They put something over my head so I wouldn't move.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they had that, and then they had to start an IV or whatever. They offered the doctor ordered it with contrast. By the way,
that's the stuff that makes you feel like you're pissing yourself, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, I've had that.
And I get up and I'm like about to trip all over the place. And he says, she said, that's normal. Get your balance.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal.
Yeah. But see, the first time I did it, they told me also, the circle thing, whatever that is, MRI or CAT scan, whatever. And they're like, okay, this is going to feel like you're peeing yourself. And like, I'm like, oh yes, it can't feel. And then it really did feel like I was pissing myself.
I didn't feel that.
Really?
I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like I wet my pants.
Yeah, it's like this warm sensation that like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's almost like I don't know if when you were a kid you ever peed the bed, but I remember what that felt like, and it's just like this warmth that you wake up to, and you're like, oh, that's what it felt like. Oh, contrast always does that. Lights up your blood vessels.
Yeah, what they want is they want brighter images
Oh, okay.
or whatever they're
So it just makes it pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they did what they did with me was they did contrast and without. So I was in there for a while.
I can't stand the doctor. Like I mean, it's nice to go, especially like just for checkups and stuff like that, but it's such a pain in the ass, especially when you get the bill afterwards and you're like, what the fuck is my insurance good for? Like, we might as well not even have insurance, but if we didn't, then we'd be paying like millions of dollars for our doctor bills. It's pathetic. I wish we were like Canada, to where we just got free health care.
Yeah,
Something's gotta give,
but
because
that's
Noodle's running up her bills.
Yeah, but that system has so many issues with that.
Oh, it's flawed.
Yeah, it's flawed. The only thing that really works perfectly is the prescription drug benefit.
Oh, okay.
But here's the problem with Canada's system. There's long waits. They don't have enough doctors.
Mm-hmm.
The Canadian system shits on their doctors and nurses by not paying them enough.
Yeah, it's like, because I mean, I truly do respect, and I have a high respect, much like I do for like military and police, for healthcare workers, you know. But you do have those bad apples to where they just do not fucking get it. They don't listen. Like I've gone from doctor to doctor until I finally snapped on the doctor that I kept for years, because I was like, listen, bitch. And I like, seriously, he probably thought I was psycho, because they put me on Effexor to help with nerve pain in my back.
Oh,
but the Effexor was making me snappy. This was a couple of years ago. It was making me snappy.
I remember.
Mood swings. Yeah, I talked about it on the live stream. And then so he's like, okay, well, we'll put you on Effexor and we'll try other like what do you call those? Mood medications or whatever. Yeah, anxiety. And I'm like, but I don't fucking have depression, but this medication, and I'm like snapping on him, is making me feel like a psycho. And then, like, you know, they kind of balance. They put me on gabapentin for a while. That made me gain weight. But I noticed that bupropion actually is a good mix. But I had to literally snap on him for him to finally listen, because I was like, listen, bitch, you don't fucking get it. And sometimes you got to do that to your doctors if they're not listening.
Yeah. But and then Kim and Crafton decided to come on my panel and accuse you of being on drugs, and I knew that wasn't true.
Oh, back when I had the Effexor stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like saying, How
come every time like I have an opinion or like snap or something, people say he's on drugs? Because this woman right here, one of my best friends, Lokamai, she knows. If I was on drugs, you wouldn't fucking hear from me for like a week.
Yeah,
I don't publicly present myself in any way, shape, or form if I was gonna do drugs. Like, that's not a thing for me. I can't socially exist on drugs. It's not possible.
Yeah, you would take off for a week.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't hear from you.
Yeah. Drugs would
Robbie?
make me sexually introverted. Yes. All I cared about was porn. That's it.
Porn and your drugs.
Porn, masturbating, and hot men coming or going to their house. And that's all you do for whenever you're done. You don't look at your notifications on your phone. You don't fucking give a shit about drama at all. You don't care if people are doxing you. That's the point of drugs, people. They numb you. You don't give a fuck any longer.
You don't feel a thing. That's the point of. That's why people do drugs in the first place.
I'll tell you what I do feel, though. I feel my dick. And that's all that matters in that moment.
Because I can't believe that some of these people that come on here They say, "Oh, I know this, I know that." That they don't even do the research on why people do it in the first place.
Yeah, like I've heard Crafton and Kim even recently. And people they're like, "Oh my god, did you hear Robbie's methed out rant the other day?" I'm like, I have never been on any social media platform unless it's a porn site where you're live masturbating with other men while I've been on drugs ever in my life. I cannot talk when I'm on drugs because my mouth would be too dry. I don't drink water. Like, these people are fucking idiots. The point of drugs is to get away from your troubles. You don't run towards them because you no longer give a fuck. So
The only time, Robbie, that you'll be on here is if you're drunk.
oh, yeah, drinking, of course, yeah. That's a whole different outlet as far as self-medicating or having a good time or whatever, because it's a social thing. Meth or drugs, they're not the most social thing.
I don't think meth is really your thing. I think it's something else, but I'm not gonna get into that.
Oh no, go ahead. You can say.
It's white.
It's what? Cocaine?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't like cocaine. I never liked cocaine.
Oh, I thought you liked cocaine, something similar to it.
No, meth.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck cocaine. And by the way, folks, I do not actively do drugs, so don't get it twisted. But cocaine is so fucking dumb. In the past, when I did cocaine, I'm like, you do it and you're only high for 20 minutes. I was like, what the fuck is the point of this? This is so lame. You could take 2 hits of meth and be high for 3 days. So.
Oh, just like Tiffany is all the time. So.
Yeah. And you can tell, like, I know, because Tiffany's drug of choice is GHB and methamphetamines. And that was mine as well. So I know, like, when I see it, women are very different than, especially us gay men, because gay men, when you're on it, it's basically only a sex drug. But women, like, they're so strange. They'll, like, take things apart and scrub things and dust and clean and get all deep, like, do these weird fucking projects like painting, glow stick dancing. Like, women are a lot different when it comes to drugs. Aurora, get my drug of choice right. And you could see that with Tiffany for sure, because you could, and pay attention, folks. I know this. So you can see her patterns. Tiffany will go live. And this is why she says it about me. Like, oh, look, he goes on rants and disappears. No, I've never one time in my life come online on drugs, ever. I would not. It's impossible for my brain. However, Tiffany will go on her little benders, and then you won't hear from her for days because she's catching up on her fucking sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens.
So I have one question. Is meth white?
Meth is, well, they call it crystal meth for a reason. It's in crystal form. It is white.
Okay.
It's kind of more of a glassy white. Like
okay, yeah, that's what I saw. So.
Oh, where'd you see it?
I'll talk to you.
Oh, okay. Okay. But yes, it is. It's white, especially if you crush it up in, like, if people are dumb enough to do lines or whatever. But yeah, I'm very open about that because meth is an issue. Meth is a whole fucking problem in the world. It's terrible. And the reason that drug is the worst drug, in my opinion, is because it's the best one. It is the best. And that's why I tell Oscar, I love Oscar so much. And I tell him, please be careful. And he's against it. It's like, oh, fuck that shit. Because he's witnessed people he loves going through the use of it. But it's big in the sex world, in the gay sex scene. It's big in bathhouses. And all it takes is that one time for someone just to say, hey, you want to try it? And you're like, oh, yeah, I'll just try it this one time. No, that's not possible because it makes your dick feel so fucking good. Imagine, okay, Bill, I want you to think about the best orgasm you've ever had in your life. You don't have to say it out loud.
Okay.
Think about how your genitals felt during that moment.
Okay.
Meth makes your dick feel like that the entire time you're high. Period.
Oh,
That's why it's so good. So it's dangerous because it could become, luckily for me, I never got like addicted to the actual high of the drug, like the actual drug, because it's gross. It really is, like, it just makes your body gross. However, that feeling, I was like, ooh, I want my dick to feel like that again. You know?
yeah, but you
So,
never get there, don't you?
It's called edging. You basically, I mean, coming is depressing. If you're high and you come, it's like, darn it. But then you'll keep going because you want to feel that build up feeling the whole time because it feels good, but you don't want to actually have an orgasm when you're high. I didn't, because I mean, that would ruin the whole fun. You know, you just want the build up part and the slutty part.
I never
Coming kind of
I
ends
never
the
touched
party,
any-
you know?
touched any illegal narcotics. So
That's good that you
because
never have.
I have a few family members that would come down and kick my ass if I did.
Good. That's good you have that. I, unfortunately, when I was, 19, my boyfriend Nathan at the time, I knew he did something called, like, they would say spun. They're getting spun. That's what they called it back in the day.
I had
Yeah.
no idea what you're talking about because I'm not an expert on.
Oh,
drugs.
meth. And, you know, oh, he's tweaking or he's spun. And so I always knew he did this, like, and I never asked to do it because I heard it was bad. And then one night we're at like this house party and I walked downstairs because I had passed out upstairs. I'm like, whoa, where is he? And he was downstairs smoking out of this glass pipe with his friend. And I was like, what is that? And he told me, and I said, well, let me try it. And he was like, no. And he was actually trying to protect. He was like, don't try it. Please don't. And I said, if you don't let me fucking try that, I'm going to leave and I want to break up. And because I was mad, I was like, why are you hiding that? Let me fucking try it if you're doing it. And I wish I would have never done that.
Yeah, because
Yeah, they do make it with Sudafed, I believe. A lot of it, like Locomai said, is cut with fentanyl now.
yeah, it's don't even touch that, Robbie, because
Well, I believe I have already, Bill, because I mean, I remember this one time that's this guy, you know, he got me high and I was like, why do I feel so tired? Like, meth does not make you feel tired. It's boom, you're wide awake for days.
Yeah.
And I knew.
I heard about that. So
yeah, I told one of my friends, they're like, dude, that's because that was fentanyl. You did not smoke meth. I was like, what? So yeah, it's not, it's dangerous. It's not good. Don't do drugs. Learn from my stories. Like, I don't just tell my slutty stories and stuff. Like, I like to add humor in it because it's, you know, not so serious, but meth is no fucking joke. All right. And the further you get into that addiction, not only do you start losing things in your life, you start losing your teeth. You start losing all that. And luckily, that never happened to me because I never got that deep into it, you know? Like, it was a problem here and there. I'm like, oh, why can't I stop doing it every once in a while? That was a problem still. Like, that was a big enough problem that I didn't want it in my life at all. And that's why, like, when these people, like, make up their rumors and like, oh, he's on meth. I'm like, bitch, if I was on meth every day, I wouldn't fucking have teeth in my head.
yeah,
Like, I've barely had a cavity in my life ever.
Yeah, because meth actually rots your teeth.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's the actual, well, I'm sure it's the actual drug has a part of it because my mouth would get horrible burns.
Yeah, because what is actually in meth is battery acid. That's what I read about.
Oh yeah, rat poison, battery acid, Drano, all sorts of shit.
And that's how they make it. So it's
Yeah. But I had a, where was I going with that? What was I saying? Anyways, like it's just, I was saying something about meth and then I lost my point. I had a really good point to prove. Anyways, it's terrible. Oh, that's what I was saying. I don't know if it's the actual drug itself that is the main reason for the loss of teeth, I think, just from experience of like experiencing the feeling and the lifestyle of it, I think it's because, oh my God, yes, what Aurora Still said too, the dryness of your mouth, and you're not drinking water, you're not eating, you're not putting vitamins in your body. So the lack of nutrition, lack of sleep, taking care of yourself. A lot of people forget to brush their teeth when they're on meth, which I never did. I was like, fuck that shit. So there's a lot of factors that come into it, and but yeah, it's terrible.
Plus, if you pour acid on your teeth, it's going to rot.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's actually a base. It's pseudoephedrine plus acid and a bunch of other chemicals. So it's
yeah. And I noticed too, like, I know it sounds weird, but in some weird way, I feel like it reshaped my face. Because I look at older pictures of me and not just growing, not just normal growing, like, I don't know if I've had a stroke and never known it, like a mini stroke, but like it's like numbed certain parts of my mouth and my face. And that's why you can tell, like, I know when Tiffany's been on camera, just look at her mouth. That's all you need to do. The way she holds her lips.
Yeah.
She's on meth hardcore. Because it does, it like burns your lips and then like it almost paralyzes them and stuff. And yeah, she's on it pretty hard though, I can tell. Yes, it does make you look old for sure. There was a picture I took with Oscar and I look dead. If you guys remember when Siren came to town, they kind of rescued me from a really hard bender. And I looked dead. When they picked me up, brought me to the movie, I fell asleep right in the movie. And I keep the picture on my Facebook because it reminds me like I look dead. So anyways, I like that conversation though. I like talking about it. But do you have anything to add before I go?
No,
I was going to go before I started the petition, but I always love having Bill on. Bill, you turn me on. You know?
If you call me, I'll tell you. I'll tell you more. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I love you, Bill, and thank you for coming up.
Okay.
Thank you for helping me with the petition thing too. Don't forget to sign it, people.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. I'm gonna dip out. Noodle Mash, go fuck yourself. Nobody cares about your diagnosis. You have proved, you and your husband, and all you bitches that run your mouth, you prove that you can't fucking face the people you talk about. So the more you run your mouth, the more irrelevant your fucking opinion becomes. Because why should I take your opinion seriously or listen to your diagnosis or advice, Noodle, when you can't tell me directly to me? Yes, thank you for posting. There's the petition. And your husband couldn't even fucking do that. God, what a fucking pussy. I know we live in a new day and age and I'm gay, so I don't know why women are attracted to more feminine men. Why are these women attracted? Well, obviously not physically, because look at them. Why is this feminine, like, ooh, girl, gossipy? Why are these men, who finds that attractive? A straight man sitting in a fucking chat, gossiping like, ooh, in his wife's chat. Bitch, go out and fucking go bowling with your bros or something. You fucking... I almost said a mean word. That is against my people. You fairy. Jesus. Fucking pussies. Anyways, that's my spiel. And we're going to play this song I wrote 7 years ago, but I'm going to finally dedicate this song to Noodle Mash. Bitch, I wrote the lyrics. Bitch, I performed it. And bitch, I produced the track. So pay attention, you little cunt. And have a good day. It's called Check Behind My Aviators, bitch, because that's where you'll find a confident ass bitch.
Why wouldn't you just let me be myself?
Instead of making me put all my feelings on a shelf. Just trying to live my life, my day-to-day, got bills to pay. And then there's you come storming in and getting in my way. I can't keep growing if I let all your words bring me down. So step aside, cause you're no longer the hot shot in town. You used to intimidate me like a gladiator, but life has led me to be stronger with its navigator. Your heart is cold like the depths of my refrigerator, but I'm a stronger man, just check behind my aviators.
You made me feel like a pebble up inside your shoe, but I climbed mountains and now I've got a better view. You got a talent of being a good intimidator, but I'm a stronger man, just check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators. My aviators, check behind my aviators.
So drop your house, dig my grave deep in the ground. I'll disappear and escape, I won't even make a sound. All of your traps, they ain't working, they malfunction now. You wanna know how I grew stronger? Let me tell you how. I used to get my feelings hurt by every single hater, but now I rely on myself, I'm my own generator. It's my opinions that I value more than anything, so keep your words to yourself if they gonna sting.
And now I feel like a better man, I'm brand new. I wouldn't be on the top if it wasn't for you. I finally broke out of my incubator, and I'm a stronger man, just check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators.
So it's said, check behind, take a look, take a real good look. I'm a friendly gentleman, so you mess with me, so you mess with mine. I'm a friendly gentleman, so you mess with me, so you mess with mine.
And if I go out, I'll go out swinging. My speakers go out, I'll go out singing. It's who I am and I could not be prouder. So brace yourself, I'm about to get a lot louder.
Your hurtful words are now dried up in a heated drought, cause I'm done with you only filling up my head with doubt. Your selfish needs cannot any longer be catered. Wanna see a stronger man, then check behind my aviators.
My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators.
I know what you're thinking, but you can stop thinking. I'ma go on with my day behind my aviators.
My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators. My aviators, my aviators, my aviators, check behind my aviators.
Robbie Brown, 2017, doing my own thing. Check behind my aviators.
Yeah.
Check behind my aviators.
No chance, no